Medea, Macbeth, Cinderella is 3 plays in one, which automatically makes it a complicated piece. I mean, you think of collaboration and then you multiply it exponentially, and I think that would describe the nature of working on this production. It is very hard to describe, but the 3 plays do exist simultaneously in the same scenic space. There is a weaving together of the stories. There are times when all 3 stories intertwine and times when the stories are held sort of simultaneously and separately. It's also a complicated project for me because we are trying to keep the clarity of the storytelling so that one can easily follow the Macbeth world, the Medea story, the Cinderella story. For instance, the Macbeth world is a kind of primitive, dark ages, lots of fur and leather and, texture. And Medea's world has resonances with classical Greek theater. We're using masks, for instance. Some sculpted hair that goes on top of the mask so that it really does have the resonance of sculpture. The costumes themselves have a kind of sculptural feel to them, not that they're hard and stiff, but that the Greek tunics and chitons. And Cinderella is definitely using the fairy tale world that we think of when we think of that sort of late 50s, early 60s fairy tale, gothic stuff with the kind of colors that go with that too. It sounds crazy when you say, what? Why are we doing those together? But when you actually get to hear how they comment upon one another without bending the text. This is not, these are the real texts. It's not like words have been invented to make this trio work. So I think just the experience of seeing that combination of plays in performance with the music and the dance and how they impact each other, I think is just fascinating.
You and face the consequences they'll regret.